Hey folks, Mike Johnson here. If it's got wheels and an engine, you're in the right place. On this channel, we dive into car repairs, maintenance tips, and everything you need to keep your ride running smooth. If you're into cars and want to keep learning, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. All right, enough talking. Let's get into it.
Do you hear a dull sound coming from your car's engine compartment, or do you feel a vibration in the passenger compartment? Then you may be dealing with a bad engine mount. Engine mounts live a hard life, constantly supporting the weight of the engine and absorbing vibrations. So it's not uncommon for one or more mounts to fail. The good news is that if you're handy and have the right tools, you can save a lot of money by replacing a faulty motor mount yourself. Engine mounts support the weight of the engine and isolate it from the chassis to minimize vibration. What is an engine mount? Engine mounts support the weight of the engine, but that's not all. They also isolate the engine from the chassis to minimize vibration. Most vehicles have a few engine mounts for the engine, as well as one or two mounts for the transmission. Each mount consists of an outer metal frame, which bolts to the engine or transmission, and an inner, vibration-absorbing rubber section. In some cases, the rubber part is filled with liquid. Engine mounts can wear due to long-term exposure to the elements or regular use over time. In addition, engine oil or other fluids leaking onto the mounts can cause premature failure. Worn engine mounts should be replaced immediately to avoid further damage to other vehicle parts. The procedure for replacing an engine mount varies according to the year, make and model of the vehicle. As such, it's important to consult the replacement instructions for your application in a repair manual or repair database. But for a general overview of what replacing an engine mount usually involves, see the information below. Tools and equipment needed to change an engine mount. The tools required to carry out an engine mount replacement vary according to the type of car you own. In general, however, you'll need wooden block lever bar hammer ratchet and socket set repair manual or access to a repair database safety glasses torque wrench wheel. Chocks wrench set motor mounts constantly support the weight of the motor and absorb variations, so they may eventually fail. Motor mount replacement instructions. Let's start by changing one of your car's engine mounts. The following steps will give you an idea of what the job generally involves. Note, the following are general guidelines for educational and entertainment purposes only. Consult your vehicle's factory information for specific repair instructions and recommended safety procedures. Removing the engine mount, put on your safety glasses. Chock the rear wheels and apply the parking brake. Lift and support the vehicle safely using a jack and jack stands. Access the engine mount by removing the fender liner or any other obstructions. Place a block of wood on top of your jack. Use the jack, with the block of wood on top, to lift the motor just enough to take the weight off the support. The block of wood will prevent the jack from damaging the oil pan. Caution, do not lie under the engine when it is supported by a jack. Serious injury may result. Note, you may need to use a lever to remove the engine mount from its perch. On average, replacing an engine mount can cost from €220 to over €1,000 if you have a professional do the work for you. Installing the motor mount. Compare the new motor mount with the old motor mount to make sure both are of the same design. Position the motor mount in the engine compartment. Note, you may need to use a hammer to carefully position the motor mount. In conclusion, changing engine mounts may seem like a daunting task, but with the right tools and a bit of patience, it can be accomplished successfully. Remember to take your time, follow the steps carefully, and ensure everything is securely fastened before finishing up. Regular maintenance of your engine mounts can lead to improved performance and a smoother ride. Thank you for watching, and we hope this guide has helped you feel more confident in tackling this project. Happy wrenching!